Hello everyone. We know why you are here. Leny Yoro has chosen Manchester United ahead of Real Madrid, who he publicly wanted. It's been everywhere. David Ornstein broke out the news first, then Fabrizio, then Fabrice Hawkins, then Graham Bailey, etc. etc. The reports are there, and it is even so far advanced that he is currently, if not already, having his medical completed and then will be joining Manchester United. I'll speak about that in today's video. There's also been a year we go for Mason Greenwood to Marseille. I'll give my opinion on that as well. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and let me know what you think about Leny Yoro joining Manchester United and how that will be working for Manchester United. But let's get into it. So I'll start off with the Mason Greenwood deal first. So Fabrizio Romano has, here we go, Mason Greenwood to Marseille, and the flights have been booked. He will be having his medical, and we will receive a 30 million euros package plus a 50% sell-on clause. Now, I've always been vocal about Mason Greenwood and his situation. A very fantastic footballer, in my opinion, could be one of the generational greats for England and would have been for Manchester United if for what happened did not happen. But it happened, and this is where we are. And we lose a very good footballer. But Man United have lost very good footballers over the years, anyways. The likes of David Beckham, Ronaldo, Keane, etc. All these players having left at a certain time was difficult for us to take. This one, on the other hand, for me personally, is a bit easier because it is the best decision and there would have been no way for Greenwood to come back. But nevertheless, he's now officially going to be leaving, and while it was good to have Mason Greenwood here, it was a bit of a stumbling block for Manchester United to progress forward because a decision had to be made on him. And the right decision was made, in my opinion, by selling him and, of course, having a very good sell-on clause should he go to a bigger club after Marseille. But we're here for the news on Leny Yoro, surely. We're here for that. And I want to speak on David Ornstein's report. And this was the report. It was quite earlier this morning already. So what is being said about the medical is a bit delayed. But as I said, right now, currently, by the time you're watching this video, Yoro's medical could have already been completed. Fabrizio also came out and said that the year we go for Leny Yoro from Lille to Manchester United could be today as well. So a very, very exciting day, a good day, an all-timer, as they say right now in these days. But David Ornstein has reported, and he says, Leny Yoro flying to the UK to take medical plus finalized terms as a Man United push to complete the signing from Lille. The 18-year-old defender initially favoured Real Madrid, but Lille accepted the initial 62 million euro Manchester United bid. There is still work to do, but it is now very, very close. As I said, that was reported this morning. And what a statement by Sir Jim and his team and Ineos. Because just a couple of weeks back, Real Madrid made an offer for him, almost 19 to 20 million euros, and it looked set that he was going to Real Madrid. He himself said he only wants Real Madrid, but Lille did not accept the offer, and they felt that they needed more money for a player with the potential of Leny Yoro. And you look at how it has transpired. Sir Jim them saw an opportunity. Ineos, Omar Barada, etc. Dan Ashworth came in a bit late, but I'm sure he was one of the front runners in sorting out this deal and trying to convince Leny Yoro to join Manchester United. And it's such a massive statement because normally when players publicly say they want Real Madrid and they go into Real Madrid, and if there's already an offer from Real Madrid for the player that they are targeting, they already are set to sign for Real Madrid, whether it be next year, which would have been for Leny Yoro. If he was going to be a free agent, he probably would have chosen Real Madrid. But they were not as serious about him as we were, because we went in with a much higher offer, 42 million pounds, you know, if you want to talk in UK currency. And we definitely showed how serious we are about wanting him, because we lost Varane, mainly because we weren't going to probably keep him on the same contract. He was going to have less game time, etc. And a lot of people, if you think back then, always said that when Varane left for Real Madrid at the age of 18 with RC Lens, Sir Alex Ferguson wanted to sign him. Went up until meeting his parents at his home. As we know, Varane spoke about that story when he signed for Man United in his interview. That was how serious we were in getting Rafael Varane, but he still went to Real Madrid and had a illustrious career, winning trophies season after season. And now a regen, if you want to put it that way in FIFA terms, Leny Yoro, an 18-year-old French centre-back, also touted to go to Real Madrid, but we stepped in. We got him. We literally ensured a world-class talent for, it could be 10 years. Because if you allow him to leave, it'll probably be after 6, 7 years. And during that time, surely he will fall to love Manchester United even more. Therefore, he might not even leave. He might continue to stay to be part of Manchester United as a whole. But I myself am buzzing. I'm not even worried about the preseason game that we had against Rosenborg. Yes, we lost 1-0 to a lucky goal at the end. And yes, we weren't playing at the best, but we literally had 90% under 18s and under 21s. In that second half, it was just under 18s and under 21s playing against a team that has played 15 games already in their season, are much more fitter and have a much better match rhythm about them. So I could not care less about that game on Monday. It was probably more just to see where players are at, see where the fitness levels are, and the bigger games, the actual tour in the USA, where again the likes of Yoro, Joshua Zirkzee, they will be joining up with the squad, and of course our first team players will be part of that squad as well. So only then we can probably see how Ten Hag wants to play, what tactics he wants to input onto the team. So these are things that cannot happen in the very first game of preseason. They had a week's training for all I know, and literally played a game the very next Monday. And it was quite hot in Norway as well. So there's a lot of factors, but it's not excuses. It's just people were losing their mind saying Ten Hag should be sacked. Ten Hag is not the one to take Man United forward. What is he doing? There's nothing happening on the pitch. I don't know what those people want, because they're clearly not looking at the bigger picture and they're not understanding preseason for what it is. But as I said, I couldn't care about that game. I watched it. It wasn't very enjoyable. A bit disappointing to always lose. Surely, as Manchester United, we don't want to lose games. But we have to look at the reality of it. And it is a game that absolutely means nothing. It honestly means nothing, because most of those players are not even going to go on the tour to the USA, and they won't be part of the squad for the new season that is coming. So forget about the game against Rosenborg. Treat it like a game that was just there for charity, if I have to be really honest in terms of its importance. But nevertheless, Leny Yoro has chosen Manchester United. What a change of strategy in our transfers. Sir Jim, Ineos, Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, Dan Ashworth, they now have shown that we are a force to be reckoned with in the transfer market. Because if we can attract and bring in players that have chosen the likes of Real Madrid personally, then that shows a change in the guard at Manchester United and how we are trying to bring players in. Manchester United, still works. We are still the biggest club in the world, next to Real Madrid, bigger than them in certain parts of the world. It's debatable. But Yoro had two choices, Manchester United and Real Madrid. And just last week, it came out that he chose Real Madrid. He's not going to do anything else. He wants to go to Real Madrid, and that is his choice. A week later, he's having his medical done and he's signing for Manchester United. That is massive. It is a huge change in the way we are going to move forward, because Onana will only turn 25. Lisandro Martinez is 25, 26. Yoro is 18 years old. Delo is still in his 20s. Shaw is in his late 20s, but we know his quality as well. You have Mainu in midfield that is 19. You have Garnacho, who's another youngster on the wing. You have Ahmad, you have Hoyland, Zirkzee that came in is only 23. There is a nucleus of young, world-class talent at Manchester United right now. And Ten Hag is trying to build a squad to compete, not just for this season, but for the future as well. Because with his time at Ajax, he built winning teams the first time. After De Ligt and Ziyech and Donny van de Beek, etc., all of them leaving to bigger clubs, literally, he rebuilt the Ajax team and again was competitive and won trophies like he always does. And that is exactly what he is trying to do here at Manchester United. Take youngsters with world-class talent, develop them, and build a strong competitive team with them. With bringing in Leny Yoro, we literally have Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic reincarnated as our centre-back pairing. And we then can expect to be competitive on a much higher level because of the technical ability of the players in our team now. There are still many things to be done. There's still a lot of work to do. But as I said in previous videos, the decisions that Ineos are making, we are going to benefit from them because it is actually really, really good footballing decisions that they are making. But Leny Yoro will probably have his medical done by the time this video is done. I'm excited to have him. He's the one player I wanted us to sign when the opportunity arose, and I'm glad that we are going to get Leny Yoro, a world-class centre-back at the age of 18 with bags of potential, so much room to improve and become even better than what he already is now. You could go as far as saying he's better than Saliba because everybody's talking about Saliba being the best centre-back in the Premier League this season. Doesn't matter. Leny Yoro will be a Manchester United player in the days to come. We'll probably see the year we go by today, maybe tomorrow if not. And we will see official unveilings quite soon because they want him to be part of the pre-season tour. Xerxes already done. Leny Yoro is next through the door. Talks of De Ligt will only probably hotten up again once we sell the likes of Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, maybe McTominay. So let's see what happens on De Ligt. But Leny Yoro is the next player to come through to Manchester United. And everybody, if you haven't seen him play, go and watch videos of Leny Yoro and you definitely will be just as excited as I am. But thank you for watching the video thus far. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. You know what to do. Support the channel. I do appreciate and love all the support that you guys give. Till we see each other again soon, Red Devils. Have a wonderful day further. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you want more content on Manchester United, like, share and subscribe.